Hey, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. I just want to go in the news a little bit. All right. Go through a little bit. It says Cleveland man guilty of unaliving Glenville High School student athlete. All right. And a lot of this, all of this, majority of this is due to the curses, man. All right, let me get that real quick. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, man. All right. And that's what you see. You see Jake, unaliving Jake, man. All day, 24/7, 365, man. This is a result of curses. Here it is. You look at Jake. And I've read a little bit of this, so let me read it again. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you, right, these young men, right, and very delicate, right, raised up under a woman. What makes, who has tender loving care, right? All of these single moms out here raising these children by themselves, going from rod to rod. It says, and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom. Okay, because they also, these YNs, they also unaliving they ribs or they BMs or whatever. It says, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Right, they unaliving their children. I was just reading something and it said how somebody just walked in the house, somebody's house, started choking their kid and walked out. Hold on, what the hell that is? But this says a 23-year-old Cleveland man pleaded guilty to fatally shooting a Glenville High School student athlete in January 2024. All right, so this is a few months ago. It says Tavion Cunningham, 17, was killed on January 5th, 2024 in the area of Seabrook Avenue and East 222nd Street in Euclid. It says Cunningham played football and basketball at Glenville High School. It says Monte Robinson pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and having weapons under disability. Right? And this is Buddy. It says Cuyahoga County prosecutor, blah, 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 said Cunningham was trying to buy a gun from Robinson. Trying to buy a gun from this nigga here. Same nigga that, you hear me? It says, this case is a perfect example of the carnage that guns are causing in our community, said O'Malley in a previous statement. We are seeing teenagers with increased access to guns, and unfortunately, in this case, a high school student went to purchase one, lost his life. All right. And this is and why are these things happening? This is a result of the wicked ruling the earth, man. Okay, this is a result of uh, this devil putting these things in your communities, in your neighborhoods. Okay, this is a result of this devil uh, taking the fathers out of the household. This is also a result of you women pushing the fathers out of the household. All right. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, in verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And these are very, very dangerous times, man. Okay? Just going through these different news articles, it's unaliving going on 24/7, 365, man. And the scripture says that. All right? And Lord willing, I'll grab that. But let's jump around. Right? It says, "Man charged and slain of woman who went missing, late, later found in backyard of EC home." And this is to all you single ladies, right? Because that's what's been in the air lately. Is the judgment that's been coming upon all you single ladies. It says an East Cleveland man is charged in connection with the death. What the hell? It says with the death of a Maple Heights woman who went missing in 2023 and whose body was found buried in the backyard of a home 9 months later. All right. And these are warnings, man. These lessons, these are warnings to our people. Okay? To you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, these are warnings because we tie these things to the scripture. What the hell? All of this. Look, now my screen ain't even okay. It says a Cuyahoga, blah blah blah. I'm gonna get out of this one because this one. But let's just scroll. Right. Because these are very perilous times, man. It says Cornobile nuclear power plant shelter protecting the world from radiation has been attacked. And this is the Lord putting these spirits on people, okay, to do these different things, man. It says Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky revealed that a Russian attack drone recently struck a shelter designed to protect the world from radiation at the destroyed fourth reactor of such and such nuclear power plant. Right? Because we're close, man. All right, all you're hearing is wars and rumors of wars. Okay, every time you turn around, there's this food that's being recalled. Such and such got that shit. That shit is spreading. People's, there's all type of pestilence and uh defiled bread going on, man. And this, I don't know if Jake caught it, but his son, you know, Musk, his son told the president, like, hey man, be quiet. You ain't the president now. With that all black on. This nigga here.
Tonight, two men who pleaded guilty to the abduction and murder of a Richmond mother learned they will spend decades behind bars. In May 2023, a jogger found the body of 25-year-old Tyosha Mitchell on the side of the road in York County. She'd been shot 8 times. Prosecutors say a group of 5 people took Mitchell from her home in Richmond after beating her up, then drove her to York County and killed her. Hezekiah Carney and Jaquan Jones pleaded guilty to using a firearm causing death, and today a judge sentenced both to 38 years in prison. Last month, Denisha Goodman was sentenced to 25 years in prison, while Jamaica Langley received 20 years in prison. Another person, Acacia Jackson, will be sentenced on February 13th.
Right.
Tonight, two men who...
That's what's going on, Israel. Right? Real quick, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands, man. So the Lord don't care who you are, man. And matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 6. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. All right, and this word mark is tawa, right, which is exclusion from judgment, man. All right, it says, and begin at my sanctuary, and the Lord's sanctuary is Israel. All right, it says, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay, because judgment is going to begin at the house of Israel, man. So this is the book of First Peter, chapter 4, and verse 17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. Okay, and who is the house of the Most High? Israel. All right, it says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? All right, and the Lord's going to judge the whole earth, right? But judgment is beginning with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right, and we see it every day on the news. This is all we see is Jake, man. This is all we see is Jake, man. Matter of fact, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 19, it says, but if the wicked turn from his wickedness and do that which is, no, not this one. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 19. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, right? Because this message, this truth has went out, man. And Jake know who they are, man. Okay? You know what you can and cannot do. Lord willing, you know. Right? This message has been out. You know that you are the children of Israel. All right? You women know that you can't be with more than one man. You're only supposed to be with one man. All right? And you men know that it's a sin unto death for you to sleep with another man's wife. Okay? You know these things, man. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, right, which we are warning you, these are warnings, and he turn not from his wickedness, meaning you keep on fucking with old buddy's woman, his wife, right? You keep on doing it, man. Hey, and like Charleston White said one time, hey, that's the quickest way to die. You want to die fast? Fuck with a nigga wife, man. Fuck around and find out, man. Hey, the Lord said, remember the battle. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, right? But thou hast delivered thy soul, man. All right? So our people are dying because they have fulfilled their lot, right? Their lot is fulfilled, man. They've done their wickedness or their righteousness or whatever it is, all right? And we know that the wages of sin is death. And wages is a payment. It's a price. It's you know, this says playing with fire, and that's what's coming. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end on that, man. All right, I'm gonna end on that. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord, all right, because everybody, so like everybody believes, because of this devil and his poison, all right, which is his deceit. Everybody believes that the Lord is coming back with hugs and kisses, man. Everybody thinks the Lord is coming back handing out donuts, okay, and hot chocolate, man. You are fucking dreaming, right? You are living the American dream, which is a fucking lie, a lying ass nightmare. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, right? When you're not expecting it, right? Suddenly. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away. All right. It's going to seem like the sky's rolling up. Okay. These higher ups, these higher governments, these governments, period, they're going to pass away. All right. And how are they going to pass away? It says with a great noise. And what is this noise coming from? This noise is coming from those ICBM nuclear warheads, man. Okay. The armory of the Lord. Right. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The only heat that can do that is the nuclear fire, right? With the spirit of the Lord in it. That's the only thing that can melt the elements, man. That can melt brick, right? Shit that you ain't even think can melt, right? It says melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Everything is going to be burned up, man. Okay. And this doesn't sound like all love to me, but that's what Jacob say. Jacob say the Lord loves everybody, just like these fucking Christians, man. These idiots. All right. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, melted down. Okay. All of what things? All of the elements, everything that you can see. Right? It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Man, how should you conduct yourself? Should you still be a nigga? Right? Lying niggas, ripping off niggas, robbing niggas, right? Sleeping with niggas' women. Uh, uh, should you still conduct yourself as a person of this world, right? And all of these things must come. This fire has to come, man. Right? But anyway, I just want to do something quick, man. Just going through the news, right? Lord willing, you were edified. In closing, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. A shalom to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.